Namaste. Ishvara is the order, that's what we have understood. So even avidya leading to samsara is a part of the order?
Sorry, I'm not able to hear you. 1 second. Let me increase the volume.
Yeah, I think we are also not able to hear.
Avidya.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Oh. 1 second, Guruji.
Now it's fine?
Now can you hear me? Yeah. Avidya leading to samsara, is this also a part of the order?
Okay. So the question is this. All these Vedanta people know that avidya leads to samsara.
Yeah.
The question is it part of the order? Part of the order. I can throw the question open to the audience also. What does the audience think? Yes or no? Is it part of the order? Not part of the order.
Yes.
It is part of the order.
I think yes, it is.
So Ani, Swapna, Mahesh, everybody says it is part of the order.
Avidya, Kama, Karma.
Yeah, it's part of the order. It has to be part of the order. Otherwise, we are carrying out certain things which are not part of the order. Means what? That means then we have a problem. We have a serious problem. Avidya also follows order. Avidya, Kama, Karma follows order only. All very orderly. And Karma gives Karma Phalam is full of order. Predictable also. At least in the Laukika, it's predictable.
Guruji,
So,
Dvandva is part of the order.
what do you mean by Dvandva?
Vidya, Avidya. Vidya also is part of the order. Avidya also is part of the order.
Okay,
Like,
so it's part of the order.
yeah.
Of the order. So, Meera, I'm going to ask you a question. Why did you ask this question? I'm more interested in that. That's where we may learn something from that.
The order plays Paramarthika, it's all present. So I was thinking like in Paramarthika, there's no avidya. In Laukika, so when mind comes, probably order also plays a role. So mind is the one which generates ignorance, because it generates a lot of partitions, multiplicity and all that. But in your nature, I was thinking whether avidya, is it possible for avidya to, I had a doubt, like, is it possible for avidya at all to, is it there? Like, that's the doubt. Because Laukika, yes, mind can generate a lot of ignorance, but Ishvara, I don't know. There is always that gap. That's the thought process.
See, two kinds of avidya. One is avidya of mithya items. Things, avidya of things. There's so many things we don't know. We don't know Chinese language. We don't know how a phone is made. Nothing. We don't know so much. We don't know how laptops work. Video camera is there. We just know a few settings here and there. If it doesn't work, then gone. So we don't know so many things. That is one type of avidya. One type of avidya. But the Atma Vidya is the other type. Atma Vidya. So if you, really speaking, when you say mind creates avidya, it comes with avidya. Don't think mind creates avidya. It comes with avidya. In fact, mind is a product. Body is a product of avidya, correct? Can we say body is a product of avidya?
Yeah.
Avidya, Kama, Karma, body.
Correct. Product. So body includes the mind also. So then we will say mind is a product of avidya. And mind is an entity like any other entity which has a particular function. And it does what it does. And it has a unique capacity to know also. An entity that does not have a mind, it does not have the capacity. So we just let go. Jadam, it's just a non-living thing, something we say, write it off. But the mind is there now, it's another unique being. It has the capacity to know. That knowledge becomes very important. Then the question is, Anatma Vidya or Atma Vidya? This is the question. In Anatma Vidya, we are going in circle, big circle like this. Anatma Vidya converted Ketam Vidya, Ketsam Vidya like that. So everything is an order. Everything is pakka order. Long ago, I saw a book called Order in Chaos. Like that one book. Stores I go generally browse around and see what is there. So, order in chaos. Order in chaos, I said, my God. And without studying any Vedanta, without getting exposed to any of it, I like that title. Order in chaos means he's saying, hey, call something chaos, but it is all order. It is all pure order. That's why I like the title. And later on, I studied Vedanta. I said, oh my God, this is.
Like a rangolis, like a mukus.
I was thinking, Guruji, there.
It's an order.
One second. Sravana, go ahead.
Sorry. Like a rangolis, like a mukus. They are very chaotic, but there's some order in it. The connecting of the dots.
Connecting the dot. Only the person who is doing the rangoli knows exactly what the outcome is going to be. Other than that, nobody can figure out.
Easy example is traffic on Indian roads.
Traffic or Indian roads.
I was thinking, Guruji, this Maya, which we call is not, we generally, when we bring it down to Jiva level, only Avidya. Maya, we say, is not Avidya, right? It is like the Srishti, the Ishvara's power to create, manifest. So, body also comes, mind, body, everything comes under the thing of Maya itself, I think, right? Is it not? Body also, body, mind, everything. So only when Jiva we talk about avidya, right?
Correct.
So that was the reason I was trying to understand.
Jiva is a product of, yeah.
So
Can even say that.
Jiva creates something is also part of the order. That's what my.
Yeah, give me an example.
Like, I don't understand the world as it is. It is Ishvara's creation. I look through my limited, whatever the creation eyes and everything, which is a part of an order. And I understand that I itself is questionable, right? Because I is not there. So I was thinking the I which is not there is created. So when I itself is not there, that's what I was thinking. This I creation and all that, is it a part of an order? I don't know. That was the creation. That was the confusion.
No, I is not there, you can't say. When you say I is not there, what do you mean by I is not there?
When you inquire, actually speaking, when you inquire, like, I am looking at the world. When you inquire, it is just a thought, I thought. That's what I am trying to understand. This I also is a thought. So thought generated by another thought which thinks it's a jiva.
Correct.
Apart from Ishvara. So all it's playing in this thing of thoughts only. So it looks as though there is some entity which doesn't have an address, creating another thing. So I am thinking like is this all a part of order? It has to be, maybe. So
Yeah.
it is.
So correct. So this ahankara rises up every morning. It's a thought, no doubt. And now that thought creating more and more thoughts, creating entire life. As entire samsara revolves around this ahankara, which itself is gas. Gas means what? We don't know it is gas. We think it is solid.
It's not to be found. That's what I'd say.
Disappears. Every day it disappears. The night it disappears.
Yeah.
Disappears. Correct.
That was
But it's all order. The disappearing is order. Appearance is order. Taking the I as Satyam as order. I means that Ahankara as Satyam as order. Therefore, everything else is Satyam for me. Order. The possibility of listening to somebody and saying everything else is not as Satyam as you think, that also is part of the order. I think it's part of the order.
Guruji, in this connection, Sarvajna and Sarvavit, the difference, will it be relevant?
Yeah, that's okay. It's part of the order. Sarvajnatvam is also part of the order. Sarvavitvam also is part of the order.
Okay, one
Knowing
more
things
question. Oh, sorry, Guruji. Yeah.
knowing things generally and knowing things specifically.
Yeah.
Both are part of the order. Human mind cannot know all the details of the entire universe. Not possible.
True.
Not possible. No need also. Not possible. No need also. But Ishvara being Sarvajna, the laws being Ishvara, and Sarvavitvam is there for Ishvara. So, good.
One more question I had, Guruji, but then I'll wait. Ramuji can finish. If you have time.
Go ahead, Ramuji.
Two things. Though we say everything is in order, the world is order, it works on chaos theory. Think of it.
Okay.
Because
chaos theory and all, I don't know what it is.
that is even if a butterfly flutters its wings in any part of somewhere in Africa, that has effect on the other part of the world. That is the chaos theory. Everything is interconnected. It is one world. It is not a disconnected world. So there is chaos. There is order in the chaos also.
Okay. All right.
So that's one.
So we can accept that. They also say the same thing in a way, right? It's connected.
Okay. There is another thing is when we
Yeah,
talk.
no, wait a minute. No. We take it further also. We take it further. Everything is connected in the world right now. That is one step. We are saying our past also is connected to the present. Our past also is connected to the present. Like that, we go backwards. Yeah, go ahead, Ramaji.
The second thing is I wanted to ask is when the 11th chapter context, when Arjuna talks about I want to fight and he asks, I want to see in the Krishna in the Chaturbuja. How the Chaturbuja comes there?
Yeah, suddenly Chaturbuja comes, correct.
That's a question. That's a puzzling question. Normally we have to visibly only two hands. How he asked to see in the Chaturbuja? What's the meaning?
Four is better than 4 crores. We have to look at Tika Karas, what they say. I have not seen the Tika of this one.
Okay.
I have not seen the Tika.
Okay, I will have to look
maybe,
at
maybe Ramarai Kavi, if you look up, you let me know.
Okay. Then.
Or Madhusudan Saraswati. Let's see what they say.
I have not looked at Bhashyam. Just now struck that thought. To see Swami what some Paramatmananda says also. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ramaji. Yeah, go ahead, Meera.
Yeah, I don't know how relevant this is, but I'll ask Guruji. This Ramesh ji, he had mentioned the other day in the ICU, a person is going through some issue and he's not able to, respond. That's what he said. He's in the ICU and all his organs have failed. I don't know if Ramesh ji is here. All his organs are failing and he's conscious, but his brain and his neuron electrical things, synapses are not working properly. That's what he said. So I was trying to understand, like, he is not respond. What did he say exactly? Was I think he was not responding, but he knows something. He said like that. So I was trying to understand what would be like a jnani, for example. None of his organs are operating. And brain also is not able to comprehend. What will be the state of him when he is in that state of ICU, wherever this person is? Obviously, I was thinking bodily suffering would be there, but there is something which is different from the other person who is there in the ICU. Something should be different to a jnani compared to a normal person who is in the ICU. What would be that? That knowledge is there, or it's not there? Because you won't lose that knowledge, right? Once you know, you won't lose it.
Yeah. So what is it that is different is Jivan Muktitvam. Jivan Muktitvam. So that once that knowledge is there, then now Pashyan Shinvan Prashan Jigran. Naiva Kinchit Karomi iti. Yeah. So now the body is being maintained, that's all. The body is being maintained, the body may be suffering also. Or body may be just getting along just fine. Either way, it is the same thing for the jnani. Because the jnani is a Jivan Mukta. Prarabdha is taking over. Prarabdha is taken over completely. Completely means 100%. So, whether there is a bullet wound or no bullet wound, whether there is ICU or no ICU, it's all the same thing. It's all the same. For the jnani, it's all the same. For the rest of us who want to benefit from the jnani, let's benefit from the jnani. That's how we should look at it. There's no difference at all. There's not only Jivan Mukti, because of that, there is Videha Mukti also. Videha Mukti due to normal death or due to abnormal death. Both them. Yeah. It is not like, oh, because the person died in an accident, the person has to be born again. That idea is not there at all. Because for born again, you need avidya. Avidya is gone.
So I was thinking it's not the mind, it's something else, that the nature, the person as it is. It's not the mind. So
Correct. Therefore, because really speaking, this avidya nivritti, that jnanam, mind is not involved in the jnanam. You think about it. Because a lot of mind is involved in whatever we study, a lot of mind is involved. But Naisha Tarkena Matirapanaya, because this Atma is such that, really speaking, once you get it, you realize that everything is mithya, including the mind. My knowing also is mithya. My not knowing was mithya, my knowing is mithya. Aham Purnaha. And so mind is not involved anymore. In this knowledge, mind is not involved. That's why when we say knowledge doesn't go away, this is what we mean. Otherwise, knowledge can go away. We can know something and tomorrow we may forget it. Somebody taught me how to make Mysore pak. Then I started making Mysore pak. Suddenly, I forgot some key step because Mysore pak is a little tricky. And so I had to call somebody. You tell me what was it? Yeah, that correct. So it's possible to forget. When the mind is involved, Jnanam Apohanam cha, right? 13th chapter. What does he say? Krishna says, I am both memory and I am forgetfulness also. When memory is there, forgetfulness will be there. Loss of memory will be there. This Atmic Jnanam is not a function of memory. Therefore, not a function of mind. Therefore, person gets shot or something like that. Okay, that is a prarabdha. That is prarabdha.
So we can say that Jnani in the ICU is Purnatvam is there. That's it.
Purnatvam is always there, as I said.
No, he knows. He owns up to it.
See, whether he knows, see again, you can't say he knows also. Yes, Jnani knows correct, but it is not like knowing something else. Knowing something else will be affected by a brain injury. What brain injury? It can be affected by even pain. My pain will make me forget a lot of things also. Then a lot of things will be, after the coma, I comes back home. Then a lot of things are forgotten. A lot of things are forgotten. Why? Because that knowledge, which knowledge? The things that we all say we know is subject to the brain working properly. Correct? But here it is not a memory of something. It is not knowledge of anatma, knowledge of atma. Later on when we study Atma Bodha, we will see the unique type of knowledge, which is like camphor. You burn it, it doesn't leave any residue, and then it's gone forever.
But mind is
So the person
required to
after the person comes out of coma, the person may be visible, eating,
Guruji,
sleeping, and all, but not interacting at all. Jnani, Mahatma.
Guruji, a jnani is always, he is aware of the fact that he is not connected with his body. That is probably the reason how Ramana Maharshi could get operated without anesthesia. So he.
Yeah. So that Dehabhimanam will be gone. Once it is gone, then it doesn't matter. Whatever disease happens, it is part
Can
of
we
the
say
problem.
at that time that the Achintya Shakti is in full force? All the others are subdued at that point. Can we say that, Guruji?
You can say that. You can say that. Because awareness of the whole eclipses everything else. Let's say that. It is so fascinating, so magnificent that everything else is just a wave on top of the ocean. When I become aware of the ocean, then everything else becomes a wave. Let's say that. Because we have to deal with this we have to deal with the Vyavaharika. Vyavaharika is always there. What happens? Does a jnani have Vyavaharikam at all? So that's the beauty of Vedanta, which is Vyavaharikam is understood as Vyavaharikam. Why? Because I know something much bigger than Vyavaharikam. It is Paramarthikam. It is so big that Vyavaharikam literally is Vyavaharikam. It doesn't rear its ugly head. And for me to have problems, it has to rear its ugly head, So then I can have problems. Otherwise, I have to put up with all this. That's all. Put up with it. What else? Because that's how it is. But it can't remove the Upananda.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Yeah, Amuji, go ahead.
When you mentioned the Karpura Arati, that is the final thing we do. That is means everything is evaporated. Ahankara is not there. That's the essence of that puja itself. If you understand, it is very what you call interesting. It starts with Ekhalati, then goes to Panchalati, then to Adkalati, then Kumbha, then it comes to Karpura. So that whole system is there. Ekatvam to Bhutvam to Anekatvam to again Ekatvam. And nothing survives after that. That is the essence. That's why I end with Karpura Arati. Of course, Karpura is now banned and used in many temples. But that was the essence of what was the puja's final rituals meaning of that.
So true. Good. Thank you, Ramesh. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.